They go base personnel, 50 snaps, and none prior to this afternoon.
Yeah.
Play action, Stroud to Collins.
Oh, yeah. That's
To the 14-yard line. Another
Come on,
first
baby.
down, a gain of 19. We're not sure
I'm
where that
feeling it.
injury came
Yeah.
from, but something to keep an eye on
Hey,
for
Brian,
sure.
it's Nico.
Stroud goes
I'm
back
doing
to
this
work.
for you,
Was
baby.
looking deep. Now
Who
on
is
the
that?
move, throws on the
What?
run. He's got
Who is that?
completion.
Brian, oh my God, Brian. Did I break into your... I cannot believe it.
Oh, crap.
Dude,
This is...
what I knew, I heard that slapping sound when... Dude.
Oh, man, this is really awkward.
Wow, dude. You jumped... All I heard was like meat smacking against the curb, dude. And then, dude.
Yeah, I mean that's really embarrassing. I mean that's a nightly occurrence, but that's the first time that's yeah. Ooh, sorry you had to see that. Sorry you had
No, Rosie, go get a shower. Don't look at what Daddy's watching. All right. I love you too, honey. Nope. Don't cry, honey. Don't cry. You didn't see anything. Brian.
At least we weren't recording. I mean,
right, yeah.
Wait.
No, we are. Oh my God, are we?
That makes it even worse. Now the whole league's gonna see that.
Oh no.
But hey, if you happen to catch any of that, I mean, you probably were feeling it too.
It moved. I will say that it moved a little bit.
Oh man. Well, welcome to week 5 of the Tonto's Demise podcast. I'm Hillbillies on PCP, Tonto Bowl 6 champ, sitting here with.
I am Disco. 2 weeks ago, I was the world champ of this league, Brian, and now I'm not even in the playoff. I'm on the, oh my God, by 3 points. If Yellowstone erupted, I wouldn't even make the post-apocalyptic playoffs. Oh my God, by like 2.5 points or something, Brian. It's really painful.
Yellowstone was supposed to explode 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah, no, and then I would have won it all, but
Here we
maybe
are.
we'll climb back. Maybe, hey, we're about to make a climb. We like our team. I still like my team, Brian. I haven't thrown in the towel yet.
No.
Way too early for that.
Yeah. And I was happy to see the Gags also has not completely thrown in the towel. Like when I saw the Nick Chubb comment, I was like, he's still in it.
He's only one game out of the playoff, a few points, dude. It's a long we're in week 5 coming up out of 14, dude. We got 10 more weeks to go. Just got to make a run, dude.
Yep, and he's got a solid squad like most teams do. Most teams still have a solid squad. You're just not catching the breaks, you know.
There's a couple that stick out in your mind sometimes. We'll get to that later. But everybody, dude, it's early. We're just getting started. We're just getting to know our guys and you know how they're playing this year. So long way to go.
So you got any unfinished business?
Well, let me see here, Brian. I made a couple notes here. Well, here's the thing. It hurt real bad. I finally found someone at work I could talk to about fantasy.
Nice.
Yeah, like where I work well, I'm not going to say where I work, Brian, because
we have a lot of subscribers.
Yeah, we really do, but the place where I work, there's like a bank inside too, right?
Yeah.
So then there's like 4 bankers, one dude named David and 3 chicks. And this dude David, I just went to kick the tires, dude, because like when you're watching self-checkout, then you can just kind of hang by the bank and chat with them, which is cool. Because it's boring as fuck doing that, dude. And I don't care if people steal, you know that. I just kicked the tires on fantasy, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm in 4 leagues."
Wow.
He's like, "My favorite." I was like, "Which one's your favorite?" He's like, "Oh, well, the $200 league I'm in is really cool." Nice. And I was like, "All right, this guy." So now, dude, and he's got similar players to me. You know, we were crying about Brees and HN this week.
Wow,
so
he's got both of them too. In the same
league. When you're in 4 leagues, you have everybody, Brian.
He's got you have everyone.
So he'll be like, "Oh, I have him," and it's like, dude, that can't be the same team we were talking about earlier. Because
oh no.
No, that's my 3rd league. We'll call that the Blue League, so you can keep track.
And I'm in.
But yeah, no, it's good to cry to somebody because I've been in a lot of pain, and I thought about switching things up, and I've decided, Brian, you're you've heard it here first.
Okay.
I'm gonna quit smoking weed, dude.
Wow. Because of fantasy football?
Yeah, because I'm not as focused as I should be, and I want to clean my life up a little bit, Brian.
All right. Well, hey, maybe this is the change that you need for your fantasy life.
Yeah, you really believe that horse shit? I'm
No,
just
not at all. Not at all. And when are you starting this? Today?
never. I'm never gonna quit, Brian. I never quit smoking weed, Brian, because that's what disco does. Also, I was thinking about I've been wearing like the kind of I showed you the panties I was wearing at the draft, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
Crystal is sitting right here.
I don't care. Anyway. Well, this one pair, we wear
No, I don't
jeans at
know.
work, dude, and this one pair is a little snug on my fat body, right?
Yeah.
And when I'm wearing like boxer briefs like I normally wear, they ride up like nobody's biz, dude.
Yeah.
So I've been wearing like panties to work, because the thing is this, like
This is real talk.
Brandon in real life doesn't wear women's underwear, but Brandon the cashier is a whole different story, right? I get into this character,
Yeah.
and Brandon the cashier will wear leopard print panties, dude. I don't give a fuck, dude, because I don't know, it's just the character I play. Like
That's
just
great.
like if I have like days off, dude, I wear my black t-shirt and my black wristband with my guitar picks in it that my mom got me because
Sure.
I'm back in black, dude, after I've
Nice.
had a day off or two. So,
Nice. That's
yeah, I
awesome.
mean, because nobody said you can't be a badass motherfucker and also a cashier at once. And so I do both. And that's that. That's my unfinished business. I
And
got
that's
no problems with anybody in the league other than Craig.
yeah. Yeah.
And my
Of course.
final piece of unfinished business is, dude, why do you got to kick people when they're down? Like, clearly,
He
I
does.
said Darnold over Carson Palmer because I picked him on right in this arena last week with Tree Size, dude. I said Darnold's going to have a better game than Carson Palmer. And so I said that, and he knows that. And on the line app, he uses it as a platform to jump off and kick me in the nuts after I just got smoked by Derek. Like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
I knew
And
you're
you
only.
think it's
Oh,
intention? Do you think it's intentional as well?
yeah, no, he loves to fucking dig at me whenever even when I'm winning, he'll be like, "Oh, well, that guy's injury prone," and it's just some of the fucking shit. And
Mm,
I'm telling you,
mm.
he's just like, uh, I don't know.
Well,
I can't even
well,
think of the word right now.
well,
He's
that leads
pretentious, dude. He's pretentious,
pretentious
and he's
about fantasy. Yeah.
yeah, no, he thinks he's because he fucking won 7 times that he's better, dude. It's mostly luck. You know that. Everybody
Oh,
knows that.
it's 100%
So
right.
just fuck
Yeah.
yourself, dude, and quit it. I don't like it. It's rude.
Well, hey, that
That's
leads me
it.
into my first piece of unfinished business. Well, my second piece. My first one is happy Rosh Hashanah. Let's
Oh
start.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you. Um, I'm not Jewish, but guess what? I get a day off from school tomorrow, so I'm pretty excited about that. So,
Everybody's Jewish on Rosh
Rosh
Hashanah.
Hashanah. So, having a beer on a school night, which is unheard of for me.
I love it.
Yeah, why not? And so that's number one. Number two, Craig, this is directed directly at you. Keep my keeper's name out your bloody mouth because I'm sure you didn't watch the recap, Bigler, but
No,
he
I
has
didn't.
been swooning over my keepers. I mean, you would think if you watched this video and you had no idea who his team was, you would think for sure that Nico and CJ were on his team, not mine. I
Oh,
mean,
really?
he's pining after them, and it
Oh,
was a little awkward. He went as
good.
far as to say that they could be the greatest two keepers of all time in Tonto's history.
Did he
Right.
not just say that about my guys
He
just
did,
the
and he
other
also
day?
mentioned that he did say the same thing about Brees and HN just 2 weeks ago, but
Oh, he's trying
he's
to put the
switch,
juju hex on you, dude.
he's switching it up to my team. He now says CJ and Nico are the greatest of all time, and even me, I'm like, I would love for that to be the case, but hey, it's only week 5. Let's see this ride out for an entire season, then we can talk about it.
You gotta
But
like what you see so far,
oh,
though.
I love what I see, but like, I'm not ready to crown them the greatest keepers of all time. So
No, we've seen We've seen teams blow their load and then just,
Yeah,
a lot of things. Yeah, like I
like
said, long season.
$123 worth.
I mean, every team is one injury away from being a catastrophe at most.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I
True.
mean, if the wrong guys get hurt, it
Yeah.
could ruin you. Look at Gagsby. I mean, not only did Tua get hurt, but Tyreek is garbage without him or without a competent he's doing his best, dude. But I
Yeah.
mean, what are you going to do when the quarterback is not good at football, dude?
There's not much you can do. Yeah.
So
You're kind of stuck.
yeah, so I mean,
My
I
my
don't know.
other
Yeah,
my other
you might as
my
well
other
ride
quick
the wave. You
I'm
kind of
going
wish
to.
you had
Yeah.
more wins than two right
Yeah,
now.
I would love
You're
three
putting
more.
up all these pointies, you know.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for pointing that out. I appreciate it.
Well, your
It's
defense sucks, dude. You just gave up 190 last week. I mean, you're
I
lucky
know.
you outscored them, but
Yeah.
you're playing some weak ass D over there.
No doubt. No doubt. But that's my other unfinished business. Goes out to Josh. I'm really Shawshank Athletics. I'm sorry that you put up 193, whatever it is, and you beat every other team except me.
Mm,
You put up a valiant fight. I can't believe that Geno Smith almost put up what 70 points, and somehow I think Metcalf had like 16. I'm like, that's impressive. I thought for
right.
sure that would have canceled out more. Maybe get like closer to 30 from DK. But but yeah. So hey, good fight. If I hadn't played that Tennessee D, they came through. There's a few other players that um
I mean, you
probably
won by 30. Let's
I
be
did.
real, dude. You could have. I
I
think
think
nobody aside from Bench and Stroud and Nico, I
yeah,
think you'd have won, dude.
probably would have won. I didn't do all the math. I didn't find out if every defense would have beat Josh, but I'm just saying to Josh, hey, you put up one of the best. You put up obviously the second best score of the week, and it always sucks. Last week that was pretty much me. So you win something, you lose some. I hope your team still goes on its air.
I don't, and I think that they just blew their load.
Did you
I
get
think
the
he's
high
coming
water
back
mark?
down to earth. I don't know who he plays this week, but I have a feeling he's going to get like 100 tops.
That's possible. All right, are you ready to get into this?
I'm always ready, Brian.
All right, I'm gonna close this for now.
Oh my
That
gosh,
was awkward.
I can't believe it.
So awkward. Should we look at the standings first, or what do you want to do?
I don't really care. Let's look at
Okay.
the power rankings.
Dude, I was looking at it right before you signed on. Here's the
Uh-oh.
here's the regular standings. And
Okay.
last week I was the bubble boy, and now you're filling those shoes.
Yeah,
Um,
by how many points? I can't even see that far,
dude,
dude.
you have it by oh
Or
my
he has
goodness,
me by 3 points.
1.45.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's got
He beat me
634.8.
by 15 yards, essentially,
Yeah,
is what you're saying.
15 yards
Okay.
exactly.
Wow.
And so yeah, you
Between
could
all of our
win.
guys, 15. Ow. That's
Yeah,
like a one holding penalty away from being in the
there's so
playoffs.
yep, yep. You go all the way from Boomers all the way up to Jut. Like yeah, there's not much. And Craig was pointing this out on his video. There's like a not even like a what less than a 50-point swing there.
Yeah.
So
And then you got this guy with 781 who's
yeah,
also 2-2. Like, what the fuck, dude? That's 195 a game, dude. Jeez.
it's
Like, how
true.
did you lose twice?
I don't know, dude. Last week,
That's insane.
the power of purple, the power of purple.
Ooh, don't get me started,
Sorry,
man.
sorry. That's like Craig's one.
Well,
It's I
I
think
mean,
it's
I
a
will
three.
say this, dude. Tree Size was nice enough to let Derrick Henry just rip an 87 right off the gut. You know what I mean? Right off the jump, dude. Just hit
Literally
me.
first play. Yep.
And that way I could go to bed, dude, and it was fine and it was nice, you know?
I got some sleep. I need my
Yeah,
sleep.
no. I mean, there's an H and 40-point game out there, but it wasn't that week, you know what I mean?
Nope.
But
Nope.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. That hurt real bad. Derrick
Uh,
Henry, dude, I believe I was going against him when he had that 99 yarder a couple of years. It was 2 years ago. Dude, that guy loves to eat when he plays me, dude. And
he
it's
talks
wild.
about that. He talks that in post game,
Probably because I never draft him, dude. Oh my God, how is Shawshank so powerful all of a
dude.
sudden?
Shawshank. If you want something to boost your ego, look at that. You're at the top of the power rankings. You ups you upset Disco, who had it last week, and I
I
jumped up
just
to
don't.
third.
What? Well, that I could see. All right.
Yeah, but I can't believe
Well,
it. It's weird that
as we
Shawshank is
know,
so
the
high.
power rankings don't mean shit, Brian, as I
No, of
always
course not.
say,
Of
dude.
course not. You're usually at the top.
What's the
All right.
projections? The current
Oh,
projections.
okay. Current projections. They have you finishing second, me
Dude, they
fourth.
had me 12-2 last week. This is horseshit. It's so
Dude,
dumb.
you know
All
what's
right.
funny? They give Josh like the top power ranking, but he doesn't even make playoffs.
Right. Yeah.
He
He's so
missed by 3
powerful he's
points.
gonna go 500 the rest of the year. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. I wonder if that's ever like predicted correctly in the history of the world because I know it's never gotten our league right.
No, but maybe it gets it right when it's like week 13. There's 1 week left. That's about it.
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, no, Tree Size on a heater, Jimmy
Yeah.
3 in a row. He's
What if I
got some
forgot?
injuries slash bye week issues that we'll get to that in a
You
minute,
know
but
why he's on that streak? Will Levis. That's Will Levis right there.
that's right. Well, I mean, what would he do without him? I think he did cut him though.
Did he
We'll get
actually
to
cut
that.
him? Yeah, we'll get to
Uh,
that.
well, yeah, no. Let's go. We'll find out here in a second.
Okay. Are you ready to move into talk about the Benjamins or whatever you want to call it now?
Yeah. Here comes the money. Here comes the money. Money, 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 money. All right, dude.
Thank you for bringing that in. Uh,
We have to do like a real. Okay, so we got to go all
we're,
the way
we're,
back to.
we're gonna do the fab offers first.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna let you take this because you are the winner of this one.
All right,
So
scroll down a little
yeah.
bit lower because there's one that we didn't have from last week. All right, and in this first tranny
Oh
of the
yeah. Yes.
week, well, kind of last week and this week, we've got Justin Tucker, cut by Gagsy. He hates him. He says he can't make a 50-yarder to save his life. But some people disagree because the Hillbillies on PCP went for 0, Ed Lager went for 10, and then fucking Disco opened up his wallet and just slapped down a whole bunch of money on a kicker. Uh,
Not
I don't
bad.
know. This year, I kind of am like, if I want someone, I always end up with like money at the end of the year. So I was like, fuck it, dude. I
Yeah.
think the max I would pay for a kicker is like 25. And then I was like,
Yeah.
so I might as well throw 27 down.
And you
And
got it.
that's why I
You
did
got it.
that. Yeah, and Disco wins that one. And okay, in the highly coveted Kareem Hunt, a cunt, Brian, that you cut,
Yes.
you
Thank you
just
for
had him a
reminding me.
little bit ago. Dub C went for $5. His
After
bid, I mean, why even bid at that point, Brian? And then you went in there for 22. You were like, screw that. But then Yinzer Jags slapped you in the face for 35. Then the Wizard of Wimber came
Ooh.
in, waved his wand for $37. Pasta Magic slapped him down with 44. Ed Lager was like, screw this. I'm going to bed, getting Kareem Hunt for $77. I just don't care. And then out of nowhere, Disco comes in for $123. It just pimp slaps everybody else and takes Kareem Hunt.
I love it.
Wow.
I love it. Do
Well,
you think
here's my line of
yeah,
thinking. I thought
yeah.
if Chase, whatever, what is it? Steele? Chase
Steele.
Carson
Carson
Steele?
Steele.
Carson Steele. If he's worth 101, then Kareem Hunt is at least $22 more than him. That's all I was thinking. And then I was like, if someone wants him for 125, they can have him. So that's why I did that.
Now, did you really want him that bad, or would you say you're on tilt?
No, well, with if you couple the fact that Rashee Rice went down and Kareem Hunt is, I don't know, like familiar with this offense
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
is
I
a
can
good
agree.
pass catching running back who's guys like I don't know, what's his face from Minnesota who was good. Jerick McKinnon
Uh-huh.
can put up you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
so
yeah,
now that you don't have a quality wide receiver aside from Worthy, maybe,
yeah.
uh,
He's a rookie, and
this
he's
could be a Jerick McKinnon type situation. I don't like white skill players, so there goes Carson Steele, and then CEH sucks. P Ryan's
yeah.
old. I don't know.
Do you think they're not going to give Carson Steele another chance?
I'm sure they will, dude. I'm not saying that Kareem Hunt is an every week starter. I'm just saying that it's a high upside
Yeah,
play. Like if
yeah.
he hits and if
He's
he
gonna.
fits in this offense and does what he was doing last week and gets in the end zone, yeah, dude, I think he's going to be worth the money.
I like
Definitely.
it. Do you think Ed Logger went to bed thinking he had him, sewn up? You think he thought for sure he's going to wake up with him on the bench?
I don't know. I mean, maybe, but like I didn't think that 90 again, like this is one of those and it's week 5, so it's
Yeah,
not like we're gonna get surprised by somebody, like when you I don't know. I think that like weeks like this happen very rarely in fantasy where there's a guy that really could be a 25 point per game
yeah,
kind of
he could
guy.
be. And I
20
gave him away
point,
for
you know what I
free.
mean?
Yeah, I think.
So
Yeah,
I don't know. If you look back at past weeks, it's just it hasn't been really like a guy that could kind of take over the
not.
backfield.
Yeah, not this year. And I regret dropping him. I mean, I picked up Tennessee, which they had a good solid week, but I mean, Kareem Hunt, I thought he was going to be just mixed in with the group, but it does seem like he could carve out like a pretty much a lead role, you know.
And
So
then they're saying all
playoff,
the right things about him. And I know that Travis Kelce was pumped to get him, and he said all the right
yeah,
things whenever he got
yeah,
there, kind of like mending fences from when he left there. And he's still, dude, he just turned 29 years old. You know what I mean? I
yeah.
mean, Derrick Henry's about to be 31, and no one can catch him from behind. So
Nope,
we'll see.
not at all. So yeah,
Anyway.
no. Anyways,
Enough about that horse shit. So
let's
Disco wins it.
keep
And then the
and
next bit, we got Tucker Kraft macaroni and cheese. And Disco blew his load all over a cunt, Brian. So he didn't have much load left. So he only went 6. And then Maddie jumps in for 11 and takes him. And then finally, Brian, and only finally, we've got Boomers trying to get cheap on a Denver D, but Ed
yep.
Lager saw that coming a mile away. That's why he's his boss. His fucking peon employee tried to limp in there weakly. Even though he is my son, I still have to tell him when he's being limp wristed, dude, you got to go for it if you want it. And Ed was like, $5, give me that. So, all that said, Brian, who you like from the guys that we spent money on this week?
I mean, it was mainly all of your money this
All
week.
of my money. Yeah, we
Um,
as in yeah, no, I spent $150, it
you
looks
did
like.
out of all of this. I mean, in terms of value, I'm gonna give it to Ed. $5 for Denver could be a big play, but I think long term, I like Justin Tucker for 27. I think that's a
Uh,
good value for, he didn't forget how to kick. He might have a couple bad games here and there, but he's gonna be money in the bank.
it's a
So
high score, dude, they're a high scoring offense. This
yeah,
is why I didn't this is, I mean,
yeah.
yeah, they scored 5 touchdowns this week. I mean, sometimes they're going to get stopped
My,
on third down and they'll
my
have to
kicker
kick, dude.
masturbate did the same thing. 5 touchdowns, you got 5 extra points.
Right.
So
Not as bad as Sanders last year going 10 for 10 on XPs for me that time, but
that's crazy. That's crazy.
I think my favorite pickup value wise, I'll give it to Tucker Craft for $11, dude.
Okay.
I didn't bid more than that because I didn't want to. I didn't. I thought he'd go for like 25, honestly. So
Right. You
it
kind
was
of
good
like
on Maddie for
risk. Yeah.
11.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
good
good.
bid.
Good bid.
I still think Kareem Hunt's going to be something. I like him.
I hope you're right. All right, let's look at the other ones that were for free. Well, I mean, uncontested.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, yeah, okay.
We got let's start with
Wait,
the
hold
top.
on.
Or we
Where
can
are
look
we?
through it. There we go. Let's
There's
start with September right here. Arizona.
okay. Yeah, they suck. I'll probably cut them. Nothing.
Yep.
But Will Levis got cut finally.
He
Levi's
got
jeans
cut.
going to the waivers. Goodbye. Not only that, Justin Herbert hit the bricks. Clean out your locker, Demarcus Robinson too. There's cunt. Trey Tucker for $28 for Tree
Uncontested
Size.
true size.
Cuts Josh Reynolds. Good cut.
Yeah.
Tutu
2-2.
goes for two. Oh my gosh, do you think he did that on purpose? 2-2 for
Maybe.
two.
2-2
Alec
for
Pierce
two. I
hit the
love it.
bricks, the Boz man, because the young Master Bates is on a bye.
You got
And
it.
then we got Trey Sermon, very nice, for
For
free this
free.
morning, just
Thank
in
you.
case of JTT.
Yep.
CEH picked
You
up.
got it.
Noah Fant hit the bricks. Madison, you're cut. Washington and Kate Otten, biscuits and porn. Dub C cuts Philly. Dub C
That's
grabs
crazy. I
New
didn't see
England. Oh
that.
my God! For 100, what did Carson Steele do for $101, Brian? I don't know. He got in the lineup. He scored 4 points and he got cut. No, he had .3 or something. Oh
That's
my
right.
God! The best
Yes.
money ever
Yes.
spent. And then it
So much.
fucking tree size again with these fucking out of control, no name Denver fourth string running backs. He grabs one, he cuts one that he spent $40 on. Like,
That's
what
so
the
funny.
fuck's going on over there, Brian? And then finally, and only finally, for free, Juju Smith Schuster. He's gonna get some more targets,
There
I
you go.
hear. He's gonna,
So,
I mean, you could do a lot worse, Brian.
all right, let's check out the trade.
Man,
Let's
holy
check out
shit, dude. That's a
trade.
lot of trannies.
Um,
We've never had so many
dude, there was
trannies.
so many trainees. That was a busy Wednesday night.
Oh my God, dude. Well, I mean, there's a bit, dude, in a year where, first of all, tight end is absolutely disgusting, dude.
Yeah,
Like, even like Kelsey, puts up 16 last week. Like,
that was big for him.
that's you're beating your opponent by 10 easy every time. I mean, Bowers gets 5. Fucking Laporta sucks. Like, anybody who
Yeah,
was supposed to be good isn't. You know what I mean?
yeah. Mark Andrews, like, where is he going?
Don't even get me
I know,
started on
dude.
that shit. Mark Andrews, dude, where have you gone?
Yeah,
Oh my
he's at
God.
MIA.
And we talked about this. He's like 5 years younger than Kelsey. Like, are you
Yeah,
washed up? Didn't you not even 30? Like, what the
dude.
fuck, dude?
Well, I think it's not his fault. It's Derrick Henry's fault. He showed up.
Well, that's because he knew he was playing against me, dude, and he was
That's right.
mad.
You got it. You
Fucking
got it.
dick.
Yeah, mission accomplished.
Ugh, so gross.
Let's take a look at the trades. Yep, we still have that one trade. Jamar Chase was traded to the Wizard of Wimber for Isaiah Pacheco. Okay, just recapping the trades.
Wow, dude. And it's not like, I don't know what everybody's like problem is this year, but well, partially it's my problem is like, dude, I look at these other teams and teams that need things I can't
Yeah,
provide. And teams
right,
that, you know what I'm
right.
saying? Like, some teams need fucking wide receivers, and it's like, well, I already have HA hurt, dude. Like, I can't trade them. You know what I
Yep,
mean? So
yep.
it's tough out there, Brian. It's always tough out there when
It's
you're trying to
always
get some
tough.
trades going. And I feel like the trading is just, I don't know. So last year nobody traded
I
either. I don't
know.
know what's going
Nobody
on,
and
dude.
nobody traded off season at all.
Seriously. Like, I couldn't give Achan away for a wooden nickel, dude. Nobody even wanted
Or
to part
Brandon
with that.
Ayuk.
It's so weird, dude. I don't
Dude,
know.
I would have, but I have these two guys right here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, I get it. I mean, some people, again, we've talked at length about this, but
Hey, it's no Gus
every guy
Edwards.
we talked about that's a sucky keeper, half of them are cut, dude. Like,
That's right.
it's
That's right.
and Chase Brown is actually showing some promise. So I think, we were off the lame keeper train we might have to start putting like Zay Flowers in there and
That's
shit.
right. That's right. Absolutely. All right, you ready for some matchups?
I'm always ready, Brian. Why do you always ask the question that way? You know how I'm gonna answer that.
Exactly. It's too easy. It's a setup.
It is.
It's a bit. All right. Ready on three. One, two, three. This
This
week's
week's matchup.
matchup.
Oh
That
yeah.
might have actually been good.
Dude, that was velvet, is
I'm gonna
what
have to
that
go
was.
and watch that back. All
You
right.
drape yourself in that velvet, young man, like George Costanza.
All right. So, which matchup shall we start with, sir?
I'll tell you what's not matchup of the week. Me. Thank you. Finally.
That's true. 10v7. That's not matchup of the week material.
Okay, so we got
Let's do.
4v5,
Yeah.
2v8.
Yeah. I say matchup of the week could either be. I feel like it's like Possum versus Ed Logger.
Possum versus Ed. What is it? 1v6? I mean,
1v6.
yeah, but the projections aren't all that close.
No. I got
Let's just make you matchup of the week versus Juddy.
all
I
right.
mean,
Four v
yeah.
five. Okay, that's fine. So then that means I'll go first since you're gonna go last.
Yeah,
Um,
I like the
I,
sound of that.
I'm gonna go with Dub C versus Boomers. First
Is that
respect.
the basement matchup of the shittiest teams that we could ever find? All
I
right.
think it is.
Oh, brutal. All right.
In this first matchup, we have Boomers, aka Brandon Bigler's stepson, going up against Dub C Hooligans, occupying the basement. Isn't that
Mm.
interesting? And is that like did you used to be in Kevin Bean's basement, correct?
Oh, yeah.
So now it's just
Imagine.
yeah, it's like flip-flops. He's in your basement, fantasy-wise.
Oh, is he paying $300 a month for a fucking low ass ceilinged room and that the kids play on and every weekend and stomp around on the wooden floors upstairs for
I don't
300 a month?
no, I don't think he's doing that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Just checking.
yeah. All right, that's way of introducing Dub C. All right, we've got the quarterback matchup of Jordan Love versus Andy Dalton. Gotta love putting Andy Dalton in there.
Go, Andy. It's a revenge game, if nothing else. But we always love when it's easy, Brian. Give me Jordan Love.
Give me Jordan Love. Craig pointed out that Zach would have won last week had he played Jordan Love. Um, that's tough, and it's tough when the
I
kid points it out.
I didn't know that. I did see his big score, and well, I did wonder too because I remember looking at his lineup around the time that they said he was going to play, and I mean, I'm not going to alert him to change
No,
it or
but
anything or
like
try to talk him into
yeah,
it, but I'd
but
have done it. I'd have played Love over Purdy all
but
day.
would you have against Minnesota's D? Because that's who he's playing against.
I mean,
That's a tough one.
who was
Because he
Purdy
just shut
playing
down.
against? Who was
I don't
San
know.
Fran playing? New England? Yeah, I think I still would have gone with it. Dude,
Okay.
Jordan Love's your starter, dude, when he's
Yeah.
healthy.
Your
So,
keeper, your starter. Anyways, we're not
yeah, I
trying to rub
mean,
that salt in that wound at all. If you're watching Zach, but
oh, which,
anyway,
by the way, it was National, like, Be Nice to Redheads Day last week.
are you
Did you hear
serious?
about this?
I did not know that.
Yeah. And it
Were
wasn't
you
even a ginger that told me that, so I believed him. Yeah.
wow? Were you nice to your stepson?
I'm always nice to my stepson, Brian.
All right, we're
Except
both
when I'm
taking Jordan
offering him
Love.
shitty players for Bijan. Then I'm not very nice.
True, true. All right. For wide receivers, we got Mike Evans, Romeo Dubes, and Debo finding his way back into the lineup. Going up against Jaden Waddle, Brandon Ayuk, and Lazard.
Damn, Brian. It's tough out there sometimes,
It
Brian.
is.
It's cold and it's dark, and I, I'm gonna have to take my stepson again. I'm sorry, Kevin.
Yeah,
It's
me too. I mean, since Waddle doesn't really have a quarterback,
or an upside, yeah.
yeah, and Lazard, they're going up against Minnesota. Uh, Yeah,
Dude, I
give me.
think Waddle's like thin whenever Tua's healthy.
I agree. I
Forget
agree.
about like,
Me too.
yeah. I
That
just
doesn't
not.
help
I
when he's
owned
got
him
Tua.
before. I'm not a huge fan, dude.
I know. All right, we're both taking Boomer. All right,
Yeah,
running backs, we got Aaron Jones and Bijan going up against Chuba Hubbard and Chase Brown making is that his first appearance this year?
I believe it is, Brian. And don't sleep on Chuba, dude. He's
Dude,
put together some
he's
games.
legit. Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely looked good. All
He's
that
basically
said, I
yeah.
still am taking my
Yeah,
stepson
I'm still taking Zach
because
with Bijan and Aaron Jones. Yeah, give me that.
Zach Moss is he's balling, dude.
Yeah.
So but good on Chase for doing some stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
I got to give him props, dude. And that's sad when I'm giving Kevin some token love for his one running back. Dude,
Dude,
is this Larry's lead pipe locker, dude? I don't even know.
no, I
It's
think
getting
so.
close,
It
man.
might be,
All
it
right.
might be. But yeah, Chuba Hubbard is basically this year's version of Gus Edwards for Kevin Bean.
Only better. He's
Only,
better
yeah,
than Gus.
better. Yeah. All right. Tight end, we got Terry McBride going up against George Kittle.
Ooh, head to head in the same game.
Ooh,
That's
that is
fun.
nice.
Uh,
Give me Kittle.
it feels like a Marvin game. Give me Kittle.
Yeah. It always does. All right, we got Devin Singletary going up against Tutu Atwell, newly acquired for $22.
Oh man. Well, I mean, the Rams could be behind. They don't really
Yeah,
have
give me
much going
Tutu.
on. I'll take 2-2. I don't really like that. I hate Singletary. You know I hate him.
Oh, I know.
Not a
Yeah.
fan.
You ready in the kicker? We got Koo versus Moody.
Oh my.
That's a good matchup right there. I'm going Koo.
You got Oh, you got to go Koo in the revenge game against Kevin
That's so funny.
on Thursday night indoors, Yeah. Dude, he's been banging some kicks
Yeah.
this year. He hit a How long was that game winner? It was a banger, dude. It was like
I
a
was.
58 for the win, dude.
I think Craig said he got 21 points last week.
Yeah, no, he look, he returned on his 10th round investment last week.
No doubt.
That's for sure.
And this week he could be doing some damage to Kevin Bean. Yeah, 20 points there. Solid.
Less
All right.
and the
We're both
last one
taking
was
Koo.
for the win, dude. That's
And
what's
then
up.
finally, we have the Washington defense going against the Cleveland Browns at home, or New England at home versus Miami. Give me New England.
Mm. Yeah, you got to think that New England is a much better matchup.
It's gonna be
Although,
it's gonna be
Cleveland sucks a
rainy.
big wang. I mean, Cleveland
It's true.
Watson will fucking throw 1-6 the other way, easy, dude. So you never know. But and Washington's gonna win. So
Yeah.
I'm not so sure New England's gonna win that game. But I still think Miami just can't
It's
figure it out,
garbage
dude.
at home. New England's at home. Yeah, they're lost.
Yeah, yeah, it's tough. That's tough out there,
All
Brian.
right.
But
It is. Who you taking overall?
well, I the only thing I picked a couple guys on Kevin's side. The defense I did take, but I still think Washington's going to put up enough points. Couple that with a better, crispier bun on top, and I'd much rather have the meat inside Zach's lineup. And I'll take my stepson to send Kevin to
Oh,
0-5. Ouch.
yeah. I usually like to root for the underdog, and Kevin is clearly the underdog in this situation. When you're projected to lose like 35 to 65, that's a rough start. Um, Bean, I'm sorry I can't go with you this week. I'm going Boomers to go to 3-2, and yeah, like I said, like you said, keep him defeated.
Well, and 20% of that lineup is fucking Carolina Panthers, and then you got your Waddle. If he goes off,
Yeah,
that actually hurts your defense. Brandon
yeah.
Ayuk's invisible. I don't even know, dude. That's tough to look at. I'm sorry, Kevin.
All right, we're both taking the Boomers, but hey, it's fantasy, so you'll probably win.
By 40.
Yeah, no doubt. All right. Which one do you want to do next?
What are my options? So we
Let's
got
do,
Ed. We'll save Ed for later. We got
yeah.
Gagsy and
You can't take
11.
your own.
All right, let's do Gagsy and Maddie.
All right, yeah. 11 versus 3, because Dowling doesn't deserve to be 3-1, that's for sure. That's part of my final thoughts. If I forget to mention it, about Delling's 3-1 record. It's garbage.
Yeah,
Anyways,
no, it's trash, Brian. And in this next matchup, we'll talk all about this trash team because the Yins or Jags are at home in third place at 3-1 against coming in on the road from Gags to riches. My man still putting up a fight. He's been bitten by the injury bug, but he never gives up. And Nick Chubb's coming back, and his team's coming back, and he's got some sweet players. So let's just get right into it.
all right.
At quarterback, we've got I'm greater than Carson Palmer. That's right, baby. Sammy Darnold at home against the Jets, going up against Dak Prescott on the road against Pittsburgh. I don't love either matchup for either
No,
quarterback,
no,
but
that's tough.
that is tough. But until proven otherwise, I am going to go with Sam Darnold. I'm going with
Yeah,
Darnold, dude. He's
I
at
was
home.
leaning that way as well. He's putting up crazy numbers, and he's at home, so give me Darnold as well. I think Prescott's going to probably do decent against Pittsburgh, but yeah, I think Darnold's going to win this one for sure.
All right. And then at wide receiver, we've got Tyreek. Oh, baby, come back to me, baby. Tyreek Hill, Stephon Diggs, and Tyler Lockett going up against Amari Cooper, Christian Kirk, and Dontavian Wicks. Ooh, okay. Well, when Wicks is the most exciting thing
Yeah,
I see on that page, give
yeah.
me Gagsby. I like
Gagsby.
Diggs, is dude, and Tank Dell's still hurt.
Yeah,
Diggs is thriving in
yeah,
Houston.
he's
I know
doing
you
great.
know that.
Yeah,
Dude,
we
he's putting
we
up
we
numbers.
love him.
He's nice. Lockett,
Yeah,
he's
give
fine. I mean,
yeah, give
he's
me
as good as
Gags.
Christian Kirk any day,
Yeah,
dude. And Mari Cooper blows nut when he's not catching a touchdown. All right. And then
yep.
at running back, Brian, we've got Alvin Kamara and James Conner going up against James Cook and KW3,
It's a good
which, all
matchup.
right, let me just make a point here.
Yes,
Like, dude, Maddie, get it to fucking together, dude.
yes.
If you can't get your guy in, and like Cam fucking Akers, dude, got you what, 4 points, and Walker had 3 touches.
He
Like
deserved to lose.
you deserve to lose making plays like that, dude. Get your shit together, dude. That was
Yeah,
gross. One of the grossest things I've seen in a while
me too. Me
since the
too.
Jamar Chase trade. All right.
That
Anyway,
was part of my like final thoughts. So thank you for starting it off.
yeah, dude. That's yeah. So we'll delve into that then
Yeah,
later. But gross. All that said, man, I really don't love the matchups for Gagsy, and so that's tough, dude. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with Maddie on this one because I think James Cook, given 4 quarters of play,
yeah,
competitive,
yeah,
might be nice, dude. So
yeah.
I'm gonna go with that.
I can't. I think I gotta go Gagsy. Give me Kamara. He's put up over 20 points a game. He's a stud.
Oh shit, no. I'm sorry, I forgot. Never mind. I'm sorry, Alvin. I was just kidding. I'm taking Gagsy's running backs. I do have to play this guy again, and I swear to God, I didn't mean it. Um, Give me Gags all
That's
day. I
that's
never
so
go
funny.
against Kamara, and I never will.
That's so
All
funny.
right. So we're both taking Gags, and then in
Yes.
tight end, we've got Mr. Bagel himself, Kyle Pitts, going up against the $11 man, Tucker Craft.
Give me
Damn,
Kraft.
weird things happen on Thursday. You know what, Brian? Weird things happen on Thursdays. I'm gonna go with Kyle Pitts. I think he
I
bounces back. He gets in the end zone.
He could. Give me Kraft.
All right. Oh, fucking Kyle Pitts, dude. Why? What a dude.
I know.
What? That'd have been like if Calvin Johnson sucked at wide receiver. Like, dude, why? You're so much
Yeah,
bigger and faster and
yeah,
stronger than
yeah.
everybody. Why do you suck? All right. And then the flex, we got Josh Downs going up against Jordan Whittington. Give me Josh Downs.
Give me Josh Downs. Especially
Okay.
especially Flacco's back.
Oh yeah, listen, dude. Well, I'm banking on the fact that Richardson's not going to play.
I
I
hope
like
so.
every player is better when fucking Flacco's out there for the Colts.
Absolutely, dude.
It's at least for fantasy purposes.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. He's fun to
Um,
watch.
Flacco's the jam. All right, and then a kicker we've got. Okay, listen,
Here
let
we
me
go.
say
Here
this,
we go.
dude, because Gagsy was talking all this shit about. Look, my guy that you cut went 5 for 5 on his kicks. Your guy missed twice from 30 to 40 range. All right, so we got Narvis and Mr. Shanks a lot going up against Slapping the BS. Give me the BS.
Give me the best as well.
I do not look. That hurt me because I was going against Minnesota's D, dude. You killed all our momentum. You took
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs completely out of the game. Like fuck you, dude. I hate you, Narvison. Anyway, finally, I don't know why I care about that, Brian, because
I don't
finally
either.
and only
No
finally
idea.
we got Buffalo on the road against Houston. He says I don't give a fuck, and San Francisco at home against Arizona. Give me San Fran.
Dan Fran going against your stack.
One of my stacks. Yeah,
One
I
of
have
your
stacks for days, baby.
stacks.
We'll get to
I
that
love
later.
it. I love it.
Overall, I really
Give me
okay.
Gagsy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Gagsy. I think that he does it, but not look, his kicker better start making some kicks, dude, is all. Because fucking dude, let's keep Jacobs involved. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
don't be shanking them for Green Bay. I want Green Bay to be ahead in a lot of games. All right.
got you.
Continuing on.
Got
So
you.
we're both taking Gagsy. We both
We
think
are.
Matty's a walking fucking fantasy luck
Oh
box,
my
dude.
goodness. He knows it. He knows
He
it.
he should know it. Like the week I had Chase go for 60, he had fucking DJ Moore go for 55. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
And
All
this
right.
past, yeah, and this past week he
It,
blamed his own kids because well, it's my kid's fault that I didn't get to change, but that KW3's on my bench. Don't blame your kids, blame yourself.
seriously, like, dude, he had hours. It's not like he just rolled out of bed. I mean, he was awake for what takes so long? You're waiting to see the injury report to see if Joe Mix. Who gives a shit if Mixon plays? Akers sucks. KW3 doesn't. Like, it doesn't even make sense to me, Brian. That
No, me
shit should have
neither.
been done like the night before. So don't get me started. All
All
right.
right, in this next matchup, we have yours truly, Disco, in seventh place, going up against
Look how
Chuck.
beautiful Danny is. Wait a second. Just take a moment for all of us, a moment to look at how hopeful Danny looks. He has
He's
full
all,
blown AIDS, dude. He's not gonna make it to age 12, but look at him. He's optimistic. He knows that his time is short, but he's gonna live life to the fullest.
uh,
Anyway, moving on.
anyways, going against Shawshank Athletics.
Coming off a banger, dude.
Shawshank almost put up 200 points in a loss, but guess what? He is number one in the power ranks. Our Yahoo believes in him, but only for seventh place for the full projections. Let's get right into it. We got, oh my goodness, Lawrence is off the bench in the starting lineup. Wow. Going up against Geno Smith. We like it when it's easy. Give me Geno Smith.
Give me Gino, but T-Law's getting better every game.
Yeah, and you know what? I think it's a good move. This is why you're saying one of my stacks. We got we got Brian Thomas, we got Deontay Johnson, we got MJH Marvin Harrison Jr. going up against Gary Wilson, Drake London, and George Pickens. This is actually
Mm,
pretty decent
pretty
match.
good matchup. I look, dude. One of these times, Marvin's gonna take the lid off, and Deontay with Andy has been nice, putting up 20 a game, and
Yeah,
BTJ is just getting better. So I'm gonna take Disco. I like Disco's receivers here.
I can't believe it, but I think I'm with you on this. I think Garrett Wilson might get shut down by Minnesota. George Pickens hasn't found the end zone yet. Drake London's not a top 10 receiver. Um, yeah, give me Disco on this. Oopsie.
Also, like we've talked about before, like you notice my stack and the way that my stepson should have done it is to put
Yeah,
his Packers guy real close because whilst your guy can score, how many points did Nico score being cozied up right next to CJ this
like
week, Brian?
35, 36.
36 points when he
Yeah,
was
so close.
his best game of the year. They were snug, and look at
Yeah,
T-Law and BTJ getting snug there. It's
saw
very
that.
important. I don't
I saw
want
that.
to, yeah, that's how you
Hey,
do it, dude.
you might. Hey, Thomas had a great game last week too, so maybe some more of that.
Dude, it's a good matchup, and I like him a
All
lot
right,
better than Garrett Wilson right now.
fair enough. All right, and for Disco, we've got Priest to the Moon Hall, Devin A. Chan, going against Deontay Swift and Miles Sanders.
I mean, come on, dude.
I mean, it's super easy, Disco.
Give me
What
Disco,
about
but DeAndre Swift hurt us last
yeah,
week, and he put up a 30 banger.
yeah, he did.
He
He
doesn't
showed
suck
up.
balls as much as
Yeah,
we thought, but
exactly. He
we'll
showed
see.
up.
We'll see. Carolina's got a pretty
But
good run
yeah,
D, so we'll see.
that's true. We're going Disco. All right, tight end, we got David Njoku or Travis Kelsey. Travis Kelsey's woken up. Um,
Kelsey all day.
Kelsey, yeah, super easy. All right, in the flex, we got Josh Jacobs going against Wandale Robinson. Dude, Wandale showed up out last week big.
He definitely did, Brian, and he's actually shown up almost. He's getting tons of targets. He's a good PPR guy. I
Yeah.
definitely disrespect. I don't think I did People were trying to disrespect him last week, but I was telling him that he's all right, dude. And for all those reasons, give me Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, that's great. Give me Wandale. All right.
Oh, surely you jest, Brian. Are you trying to wake up Josh J? Are you fucking kidding me? What? You
Give
know
me one.
Jordan Love's back, right?
Dude,
Like, what is your problem?
dude,
What's the matter
Seattle.
with you?
I
Are you
love
weird?
how.
Why are you being weird, dude? This is the same Josh Jacobs, dude. He's only, what is he, 26 years old? Will you stop? Will you stop? He steps on your cubes. Remember, you owned
Yes, I
him. Like,
do. I do. I do.
I don't understand. Look, and all the fantasy people are like, "Oh, buy low on Josh Jacobs," blah blah blah. And it's like, dude, do you think I would ever sell Josh
Yeah, you
Jacobs right
never
now?
would. You never would.
Hell no, dude.
You
I'll
love
sell
Josh
him when he's
Jacobs.
scoring 40 a game, dude.
Yeah. All
I'm
right.
not gonna
So,
sell my guys low. Like I should go trade Brees Hall for fucking Chris Godwin straight up right now, right? I mean, get out of here.
all right.
Anyway,
Sorry to offend you, sir.
give me Jacobs all day, stepping on the Rams
That's so
Jacobs all
funny.
day, dude.
All right, kicker. We have the newly acquired $27 man, Justin Tucker, going up against, as you like to call him, Dick Buckus, Harrison Bucker. Give me Tucker.
You know what? I think I'll take Dick Buckus in this one. I think the Chiefs will stall some drives. It's gonna be tough for them. Like who do they give the ball to?
I don't know. I really don't know.
That's why Kareem Hunt is like it's a Hail Mary, but it could
Yeah,
come through because
could
dude,
work out
it's
because I mean, you got like Worthy, you got Kelsey.
Juju, Justin Watt. We
Yeah,
know what these guys
yeah.
are. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll
I mean,
see.
you're hopeful. You're like Danny. You're so
I
hopeful.
know, dude. I love Danny.
Uh, and finally, we have the Dallas defense in Pittsburgh on Sunday night, or Pittsburgh at home versus Dallas on Sunday night. Great matchup.
It's a good matchup, but I
Whew,
think Dallas is going to win this game,
I
Brian,
know.
and for those reasons, I'll take them.
I think that Dallas's defense is kind of hobbling into Pittsburgh, so for those reasons, I'm gonna give it to Pittsburgh.
But you got a professional like Dak Prescott going up against
Yeah,
Justin Fields, you know.
yeah. Justin
But
Fields is having a
Pittsburgh's
good
D is
year.
better. They are at home. I mean, I wonder what
Yeah.
the spot is. Probably minus. Would you bet Pittsburgh plus 5?
Oh, absolutely.
What about 3?
No, I don't know about that.
Yeah, so that's where the line's at.
Yeah, it's probably right around there. Overall,
It's
um,
tough, but then you get to these skill players, Brian, and I like
yeah,
Discos a lot better. So for those reasons, I'm gonna go with them. But
yeah.
Gino ain't putting up no 60 again.
Give me Disco, by like 10 or 20. It's definitely not Larry's lead pipe block of the week, but Shawshank is
No,
gonna go home
dude,
disappointed again.
Gino might go for 80. That's what.
Yeah.
Allow me to finish. He's not getting 60. He's probably getting 70 or 80. The good
That's
news is
funny.
the rest of his team is just not going to come through, Brian. Sorry, Josh. Good game. You gotta have it, dude. I need
All
it.
right, what do you want to do next?
Um, let's see. Wait, who do we have left? Oh, 3 more games left. All right.
Yeah.
So we got. Wait, Possums next to last. All right. Why don't you do? I'll do Wizard of Wimber's game, right?
Okay.
And then you do Ed Lager versus Possum,
Yeah.
and then I will
Yep.
do. Okay,
Okay. So we're doing Wizard now.
there
Wizard
we go.
Wizard. Yeah.
Perfect.
All
Well, it's meant to be anyway, because in this next matchup, we got
right.
the Judas himself. He'd sell me for a nickel, Brian. He hates me and he hates my team and he loves to rub it in when I lose. And
He does.
he just can't get enough of that funky stuff. And I don't know where the fuck he'd be
I'll be
if
right back.
Kevin Bean didn't help him very, very much. Craig, like just imagine your receivers, Craig. If we're talking about T. Higgins, Khalil Shakir. Shaniqua. And who else you got? Probably Jackson Smith and Jigba. Yeah, dude. I mean, imagine T. Higgins and not like your
Yeah.
team. Oh, get out of here, dude. Fucking yeah. Anyway, that's what's going on. Going up against Jimmy. It's oh my gosh. So it's the guy who sleeps with Craig's sister on a regular basis. Going up against him like he defiles your sister in every way possible, Craig, and this is your chance to get back at him. So let's not waste any more time. We've got our man Joe Burrow at home against Baltimore, going up against Patty Mahomes at home against the Saints.
Hmm.
I
Give me Burrow.
listen. I never pick Carson Palmer, especially against Pat Mahomes. I'll go
That's so
Patty on
funny.
this one.
Going Patty, give me Burrow.
Yeah, I don't think against Casey's. Wait, who they playing? Baltimore's D.
They're
Yeah, I
home.
don't like it. All right. And
Give
then
me
the
them.
next matchup we've got Jamar Chase. Brian is what we
Yes,
have
we
on
do.
this team. It's
Unfortunately, yes.
fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Khalil Shakir and JSN going up against DJ Moore, Darnell Mooney, and Juju Smith Schuster. Man,
Yeah.
we really like when it's easy,
Yeah.
Brian. We got to go
Crazy.
with Craig on this one.
Yeah.
Ouch, babe.
Juju with WR3, no way.
At least put him right next to Patty, cozy him up. You never know what could
Yeah.
happen. All right.
So funny.
You got a snug as a bug in a rug, Brian. And then at running back, we've got my least favorite running back of all time, Rashad White. And one of my favorite running backs of all time, Sweet Trav, going up against Najee Harris and Bang Bang Robinson, another one of my personal favorites now. Uh, if really, I'll tell you what, dude, I hate
Yeah.
Rashad White more than I hate Najee Harris. So give me Jimmy. Bang
Yeah.
Bang's doing his thing. I don't care
I
if they're
agree.
playing Cleveland. It feels like a BTJ kind of Trevor Lawrence type of game
Of
anyway.
course.
Sweet
Yeah, of
Trav's
course.
taking a back seat to that shit.
Um,
All right, and then
hold on. I didn't even give this my opinion, man.
yeah, just total
But
opinion,
I'm
dude.
with you. I'm Jimmy on this one as well.
You got and Tank Bigsby. I don't know what's going on with the injury, but Bigsby was looking pretty sweet
He did. He did good.
last week. All right, and then way better than Sweet Trav. And then tight end we got Tud Ferguson going up against. Is it so? Is he coming back? It's Evan Ingram. Well, I'll tell you what. As a Trevor Lawrence owner and
Yeah.
user, a
Yeah.
substance abuser of Trevor Lawrence, I'm putting him right in my veins this week, Brian. I would very much like Ingram to come back because he's a he's a good weapon for him. All those things said, give me Ferguson.
Give me, that's hilarious. Give me Ferguson as well.
No, I mean I like Evan Ingram, his upside. It just
Yeah.
feels like a BTJ game. And then in the flex we got Jordan Mason going up against Antonio Gibson. So we love when it's easy. So Jordan Mason then.
Yeah, Jordan
What the
Mason for
hell's
sure.
going on over
100%.
there?
Yeah.
We got some injuries and we got some bye. We talked about this in the
Ooh,
this is worse than and he just
it's
got
bad.
Juju. I mean, can we scroll
Yeah.
down? Can we look at this bench
Sure.
real quick?
Yeah.
See what's going on here, Brian?
Sure.
This doesn't feel like okay, so we got okay. So Goddard, McConaughey, and Gibbs are on a bye. That's not well,
That's
at
tough.
least so this is the strat where you just get your ass kicked one week. Devontae as well, even if healthy.
Yep.
So
You lose this
so you
week,
get smoked one week, but you
or you
don't
catch a
care because
break, or you catch a
yeah,
break.
you might. I mean, look, anything could happen. So yeah, I that's so I really like the Juju pickup for free actually.
Yeah.
Um. Anyway, yeah, it's looking pretty rough, but we know why. All right, and then where we at here at kicker? We've got Fairbairn going against a guy named Brandon. Give me a guy named Brandon when he's
Yeah.
doing the kicking.
Give
Best
me
name in
fair.
the world, best kicker in the league. I mean, you get it.
I get it. Give me Fairbairn.
Yeah. Ew, what? Okay. You picked against a guy named Brandon? That's
Yep.
really rude.
Sorry.
All right. And finally, Brian, and only finally, we've got the Baltimore D on the road against Cincy, going against KC at home against New Orleans under the lights. Oh, I love me a defense against Derek Carr, especially one like KC. I don't like Baltimore's matchup on the road, so give me KC, dude.
I'm with you on that. Give me KC against New Orleans, but I do hope that oof, Give me at
Could you
least one.
imagine one
Give me one
Devontae
receiving
Adams
touchdown.
on? Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Devontae Adams real
Yeah,
quick while
sure.
New Orleans reminded me that.
Hold on,
So
before we go.
they're saying the top two suitors are the Jets and New Orleans. How do you feel?
Woo. I hope he goes to the Jets
Yeah,
because since I've seen
Rashid
Shaheed,
Shaheed.
yeah, I definitely want him to go to the Jets.
No, I'm asking the football fan in you,
Uh,
Brian.
the football fan in me,
Yeah,
I
not the
think
fantasy fan, not
dude,
the.
I'd still rather see him reunite with Rodgers. That'd be fun.
You think?
Yeah, I do. I like that. It's a good story. I think it'd be fun to watch.
Listen, if you watch the Jets play on offense this year, Aaron Rodgers is the problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I haven't
Let,
watched much.
dude, and I was saying this to Tree Size during our matchup or something. I was like, the guy's fucking problem is that he's so smart all the time that
Yeah.
he checks into these on first and just tries to hit the home run ball, right? And it puts them
Hmm.
behind the chains, dude. Then they're in second
Yeah.
and long, third and long. Like, dude,
Yeah.
just go with the fucking running play. Pick up
Yep.
3 yards and then do your thing, dude. Like, I don't know. He's hurting
Yeah.
the team because he thinks he's so fucking good and he just isn't. Like, the throws
But
aren't there
is
like
he
they
calling the
used to
plays
be.
though? He's not calling the plays.
I'm pretty sure that he has. I mean, when you watch, he checks out of like
Does he?
running plays all the time
Okay. Yeah, so
in bad
maybe
weather again in a close game. And then, like, why are you trying to hit home run balls to fucking Xavier Gibson or whatever? Like, it's just I don't know.
I still think it'd be more fun to see him reunited with Rodgers
Yeah, but the Saints could
than New
go all the
Orleans.
way with Devontae, dude.
Yeah,
With
yeah,
that defense, I don't know. I think that'd be
yeah.
sweet. And then you already got Kamara and Olave and these
And
guys around him. Like,
Rashid.
can you imagine opening that offense up more and all the motion and shit they do? Like,
I do like New
confusing.
Orleans. They're fun to watch.
Yes. I mean, they've had a couple off weeks, but some of their guys are banged up, right?
Yeah,
So we'll see. But yeah, as a football fan, I think that Devontae would thrive in New Orleans more so
you're
than
probably
with the
right. It'd probably
Jets.
be a better story with the Jets, like his first NFL storyline, but it'd probably be more exciting to see him as a Saint.
Well, and if you're Ed, and then you got Adams and Olave, that'd be weird.
Yeah, that'd be
You'd be
crazy
moving one of those guys.
for sure. Unless you're Craig.
In that case, you just keep T. Higgins, your
That's
fourth
right.
round pick, on the
That's
bench
right.
all year. Isn't that
That's
fun?
right.
Because he is gonna pop one of these times, dude.
Yep, and you're gonna regret it.
Anyway,
Who are you
overall,
taking?
I'm never picking Craig because he's
Uh,
shallow and pedantic, dude. I'm going with my man Jimmy Jam on this one.
um,
Yeah, no. I look at his lineup and I say, meh, shallow and pedantic.
that's so funny. I'd like to see Jim win, although I'm behind him in the standings. I still would rather see Craig lose, but my brain is telling me Craig's gonna win. He's gonna go to 3-2. I don't like to say it, but I'm picking Craig.
Oh, I always go for the heart pick, dude.
Yeah, I
In a
do.
luck game, I mean, dude, you gotta admit, fantasy's at least half luck, if not a
Oh,
little
for
more.
sure, for sure.
There's skill involved, to be sure, but not as much skill needed when the fucking apps do it for you. Some of the folks buy, but
Good.
the point being, yeah, dude, it's luck game. Let's
It's
be real.
totally luck. Yeah, maybe I just start picking with my heart all the time. Why not?
Who can? I mean, there's no. Are we keeping track? We should.
I don't think we have ever kept track. So
Josh should.
Josh
Josh,
should.
I'm tasking you with that.
There's so many requests for Josh to do inside the computer. You think he would have done it by now?
I think we just want more Josh in our life. It's not
Serious.
about what he's
Yeah,
doing. I don't care
yeah.
if he masturbates online. As long as he's here, I don't, I would just want to see his
You know
beautiful.
what?
He has one of
Yeah,
the prettiest faces in all of the league. Like, if you put a wig on everybody in the league, he'd be one of the prettier girls, dude. You have to admit.
I've not thought of it. I've really
Well,
not.
I hadn't either, but thinking about it now, dude, I don't know. He might be the prettiest.
You know what? We need to get Josh on the show and then interview him and find out.
Something about his face, I just want to hug him, dude. I don't
Yeah,
know. It's weird.
we'll get him in here.
All
All
right.
right, in this next
Fire it up,
matchup,
dude.
we have none other than Ed Logger, and I like that he's keeping the same avatar, Matt's gay. I think they're gonna stick for the entire year, which I fully endorse.
I
Going up against,
support as well.
oh yeah, going up against Possum Magic, aka Power of Purple, which everybody loves, especially Bigler and me. I mean, he went through me, then he went through you, so we're both
Dude,
hurting.
current world champion,
Yeah,
undefeated, never
yeah,
been beaten.
yep. Mr. Ryan Tree says he's loving life. The power of purple. Anyways, we've got for Ed Logger, we've got Kirk Cousins playing at home versus Tampa Bay, or Lamar Jackson on the road in Cincy. Give me Lamar,
Give me Lamar.
defending MVP. For wide receiver, we got Chris Godwin, Zay Flowers, Devontae Adams. How long is he going to be playing for Las Vegas? Who knows? Going to
Well,
be
he's not playing for him this week, Brian, with that 0 point projection he's got.
is he banged up? I didn't even been following. Is he hurt?
Yeah, he's hurt. He
Oh,
okay, so last Thursday he hurt his hammy in practice.
oh,
So he
yeah,
missed the game and he hasn't come back. And then of course the trade rumors that we talked about. So
yeah.
he might not play another down for this team, Brian.
You're probably yeah, that's very possible. If they're gonna try and move him, let's see who he's gonna put in. Is he gonna Keenan Allen? Do you think he's gonna put in next? Probably.
Keenan went 3 for 19 in his return, by the way, in
Yeah,
case
not
you're wondering.
not great, but that's my guess. I think he's gonna have to put Keenan in at this point. Going up against Jeff, Scary Terry, Michael Pittman Jr.
I mean,
Super easy. Give us power purple.
we love when it's easy, Brian and
We
Michael
do.
Pittman. Thank you, Joe Flacco,
Joe, you
for
better pray.
resurrecting me. Thank
Exactly. You
you.
better pray Joe Flacco starting.
I mean, he could do damage with Richardson, so he's startable from week to week. But yeah, you much prefer Flacco, of course.
Oh yeah.
It's not a situation. I mean, it's pretty bad, but it's not like Deontay Johnson
Right.
without Andy bad.
Yeah, that's really bad. You lived it. Um, Next up, we've got for Ed Logger, Zach Moss, and Ramondre Stevenson going up against Derrick Henry, King Henry, Jamal Williams,
I
Javonte
mean,
Williams.
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
yeah,
Derrick
Derrick
Henry.
Henry.
I don't know what I did to you, my man, but it sucks to watch because I love, dude, as a football fan, I just love it, dude.
He's so fun to
Watching
watch.
him just carve an
Yes, yes,
87-yard touchdown like the good old day. Like, dude, I was filled with emotion, but most of me was excited. That's why I said Bink, dude. I was like, I loved it. I hated it for fantasy purposes, but I loved it, and I can imagine Ryan Treesize. Dude, that's why we play fantasy, for
yes.
your guy to be the guy that hits that home run. So good on
Yep.
you, Ryan. I
Thank
hope
you.
you enjoyed every moment of it. And for
Um,
those reasons, I'll never pick against Derrick Henry ever.
no way. Derrick
Never can,
Henry
never will.
all day. All
All
right.
fucking day, dude. Love it,
Yep.
dude.
All right. And in tight end, we've got Ertz back going up against Kincaid. Give me Dalton.
Uh, Cleveland. Cleveland cover the receivers. I don't know. You know what? I think Ertz catches a touchdown. I'm gonna give
Okay.
it to Zach Ertz
Okay.
this time.
All right. In the flex, we've got Chris Olave going up against, is that Trey Tucker?
Yeah, Trey Tucker. Um,
Chris Olave.
yeah, yeah.
By a
Give me a
lot.
lot of it, dude.
All right. All right. Matt's Gay or the sexiest kicker of all time. Give me Matt's Gay.
Matt's gay.
All right, and finally, we have the Denver defense playing at home versus Vegas or Minnesota at home versus the Jets. Hmm.
Ugh, listen, dude.
Yeah,
It's Denver's offense that I
yeah,
have a problem with, and I said
yes.
before that I don't care who Minnesota's playing, and neither does Ryan. Give me the purple people eaters revenge tour, dude.
All right, yeah, I'm with you on that. Give me Minnesota's D. And
Listen,
oh
I
boy,
love you, Ed, and I'm very sorry to say this, dude, but without Devontae, It's even worse than it looks because Devontae's out.
Is this
Until I
Larry?
see otherwise, until somebody pins his shoulders to the mat for the 1-2-3, Brian, he's the current world champion of fantasy football, and I can't pick against him because this is Larry's fucking lead pipe lock of the week. Awesome Magic goes to 5-0, and my man Ed with his Matscape picture goes to 2-3, Brian, and out of the playoff picture.
I couldn't have said it better. You took the words right out of my mouth. Um, yeah, it's his possum magic going 5-0. Ed Logger slipping out of the playoff picture. Sorry, buddy.
Mm,
It's the power of purple. I don't want to say it, but
dude.
it is what it is.
It's a team, and Dalton can even when he gets 10 points, dude. He's like TE4 for the week, so it's not like if he catches a touchdown, forget about
Yep.
it, dude.
Yep.
All right, it's time for our matchup of the week. We've got the highest scoring team of all time this year, Brian, in 4 games, 195 points a week, but only 2-2. He's fourth place in the standings, but first place in our hearts, going up against Juddy, Darkwing Judd, climbing out of the basement, Josh Allen getting his shit together, and we've got ourselves a 2-2 record in the playoffs. Right now, if Mount St. Helens erupted, well, I think they'd still play, even,
Yeah,
right?
they probably would.
They
Probably
just
would.
moved Seattle's game. Anyway, who gives a fuck about that, Brian? He's in fifth place and he's in the playoffs. And these guys will be meeting in the playoffs if Yellowstone erupts tomorrow.
Yes, true.
All
It'll
right,
be
let's
fun.
get right into this. Oh, the quarterback matchup of everybody's wet dream. We've got Christ Jesus himself, Stroud, at home against Buffalo, going up against Josh. Oh my God, head to head, back and forth, every possession. Oh my God, glued to the TV.
Yeah,
One
no
o'clock
doubt.
p.m.
No
Houston versus
doubt.
Buffalo. What else are you watching? Uh, this is beautiful, dude.
It is. It's so fun.
Oh my God,
Give me
dude. This
CJ at home.
I never pick against Christ Jesus. I accepted him into my heart, Brian, in all of our hearts. And so therefore he's gonna do that. It might be 75-70 by the end of this,
True.
I hope,
True.
dude. It could be
I hope
nice.
so.
All right.
It's a fun game.
All right, let's move right along, Brian, to these sweet ass receivers we've got on both teams. We've got Nico Collins cozied up to his best boy, Christ Jesus, Malik Neighbors, and DK Metcalf. I mean, ouch, babe. That's hard to compete. Look at those. Dude,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Super,
Going up
super
against
sweet.
CD Lamb, Jaden Reed, and Xavier Worthy. I mean, we got Reed back just in time. We got
Yeah.
CD Lamb on this side. Oh my God, dude.
It's
We
tough.
got
It's tough.
Gracie Rice is gone. We've got the number one wide receiver in
Yeah.
Casey. Look at this shit, dude.
This is
With
gonna
these
be.
quarterbacks, how are you guys not undefeated? This is crazy.
Yeah.
Uh, do okay.
I'm going me. If Neighbors plays, I'm going me.
Okay. Look, Buffalo is. They can't stop the run, right? So,
Yeah.
oh man, this is so good. I'm gonna go with you just because I think that I don't know. It's
Take
all
it.
good. It's all good,
Um,
Brian. When
I'll
Christian
take it.
Watson's out too, it's even better for Jaden Reed. Like
It's true.
Wicks, dude. Yeah, no, that's wild
It could go
matchup
either
right
way.
there. I'm just drool. Dude, I'm kind of stoned, and I'm looking at all these receivers like, damn, nice. All right. All right, Brian and Ed running back. We got JTT, hopefully, and Jerome Ford going up against Kyron Williams and Bucky Irving on a
I
Thursday
mean,
night.
I'm gonna put this out there. I feel like Taylor's probably gonna sit this week, so it's probably gonna be Trey Sermon in his place.
Trey Sermon.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I can't pick against Kyron Williams. He's only scores 3 touchdowns every game,
I
so I'm
know.
gonna go with that based on what you're saying. I mean, if it's
Yeah.
I don't, dude, I hate Ford. Like Ford's kind of nice for you this year. He puts up double digits, but like,
Yeah. He's
uh,
respectable.
yeah, his zero ceiling on that guy. All right.
It's
Yeah,
true.
I'm gonna take Kyron. All right.
Hold on.
And then it's
Excuse me. Give me Kyron.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. Give
I
me
thought you
Kyron.
picked. I
Okay.
mean, when you said Trey Sermon, I thought that was you saying I forfeit at running back, and I
Ooh,
picked
that's
Chetty.
good. That's good. Yeah, accurate.
I was going like, yeah, I thought it was deeper than that. All right.
100%.
And at tight end, we got our favorite man, Brock Bowers. Bowser, fucking Mario's arch nemesis, going up against fucking Conqueror's Bad Fur Day. Give me Brock Bowers.
Give me Bowers. He's been quiet for a while.
Well, that's because the Devontae's hasn't been there, to draw that coverage.
You're probably right.
So
Yeah, you're
we'll
probably right
see.
about that.
I think he's gonna eat targets
Yeah,
moving
give me
forward. All
Bowers.
right. And then so we both take Bowers, right?
Yeah.
And then the flex we got the guy. The only time he gets zeros, Brian, is when you put him in. Any other time, he's money, dude. He's one of the dude. I've met guys like this before. The second you start him, dude, it's Bagel Central. Dude. Like, what is this shit?
You're probably right.
Rashid Shaheed, where did you go when you were in the lineup? And then you benched him, and then he did more good stuff, right? Oh,
So
so sick.
so I'm gonna guess you're taking Mixon.
Yeah, dude. Well, the only reason, dude, if you had Shaheed on the bench, I'd take him. I would say that he's going to outscore Mixon, but the fact you got him in the lineup, I got to go with Mixon.
You know what? Until he proves otherwise, I agree. I'm going Mixon.
I've never seen such a lopsided thing where it's like points when on bench and points in lineup. It's like 75-0, dude. It's hilarious. All right. And then a kicker, we've got the Boz. We had to pick him up because our kicker was on a bye, and we cut our
Exactly.
young master Bates for this guy. When you didn't even have to because your opponent was playing sweep the leg on a bye. You should have just kept Bates in, and then I would have picked him.
That's so
But
funny.
the fact that I don't think sweep the leg's going to score this week, Brian, I'm going to go with Boswell.
Yeah, give me the boss, regardless of whoever Jeff puts in.
Well, I mean, dude, there's a plus 0% chance that Boswell gets you negative points and Elliott wins this matchup without
That's
even
very
playing.
true. Very true. I mean,
I
Boss is
mean,
at least get two.
I heard that you outscored Carson Steele in fantasy last week. Is that true?
That's very true. It's accurate.
Dude, well played. Just sitting your lazy ass on the couch, your candy ass on that couch, dude.
Still did
This
better.
guy's putting in reps, dude. He's trying his hardest, and you just beat him by eating some fucking Cheetos on the couch. All right,
That's so funny.
enough about that, Brian. We don't want to kick people while they're down. Who would do that? It's
Who would
me.
do such a thing?
Finally, Brian, and only finally, we got Seattle's D at home against the Giants, going up against the Jets D on the road at Minnesota.
Whew.
Seattle's a tough place to play,
It
so I'm
is.
gonna go with that.
Yeah, I mean, Neighbors is going to get a ton of targets, ton of catches, probably at least one TD, but Seattle's still going to at least get two defensive touchdowns. Give me Seattle's D.
Right? Yeah. No. I'm sure neighbors will put up like 305 touchies, right? But at the same time, then Seattle's D will be blocking punts and kicks and running them all
You
back for
got it. You got it.
90. Yeah. Twice where the quarterback throws the interception on the goal line, they house it for the bink, the 12 pointer,
Yeah, seems likely.
It's beautiful. All right. Well, for all those reasons, Brian, and the fact that you score 195 a week, and I mean, if
Yeah.
there are holes in your lineup, they're very small, except for maybe your flex. Can't believe you're doing it.
Yeah,
Who are you
I'm
benching
doing
for
it
this
big.
guy?
Cortland Sutton.
Oh, okay. Well, you know how I feel
Dude,
about that piece of
Cortland
trash.
Sutton, dude, he
Dude, you
gets
got
about
lucky as shit. Did he catch a touchdown in your lineup?
he catches a touchdown.
Yeah, so that
He
was
got
like
one.
your anti-Shaheed luck,
It
dude,
was.
because
Totally was.
you got to figure Sutton's going for 4 touchies this year, so that's one
That's
every
one
four
out of
games.
four.
So yeah,
Yep.
you're lucky, dude.
I got
All
super
right.
lucky.
It's your year, maybe. Well, and
What's
for
up?
all those reasons, I'm gonna pick you to win, even though Juddy's got a team, dude. I mean,
Dude, he's
Juddy
definitely
could
got a
beat
team.
you easily. Any of these guys can go off,
Yeah.
except for
It
maybe
could
Sweep the Leg. I don't see him.
sweep the
He does
leg.
this all the time, dude. But to be fair, I mean, we usually tape on Thursday. So let me just say that this is what our is this our
Wednesday.
third Wednesday now?
Yeah, it is. It is, yeah.
Yeah. So since we did this shit, I am dude, honestly, if we lose this week, I will never do Wednesday again. I said that last time, but for realsies this
For
time,
real,
like
I mean it 100%.
I think part of the reason that I do well is having being a little distracted on a Thursday. You know what I mean? Maybe. I
There's some
don't know
beauty
what the
to that as
fuck's up
well.
with this
Yeah.
guy. We suck, dude.
There's some fun things about being slightly distracted by live updates.
Yeah, no, it's good, but
Yeah.
yeah, who you taking in this one?
I'm taking me to go 3-2. Jut, he puts up a good strong 198, but it's not quite enough to my 224. So good game.
Well, just be happy you're not playing against me because I think I'm going for 275 at
Dude,
least this week,
dude,
dude.
I hope you do. I
I
hope
hope
you
so
do.
too. I sure do. You know what's fun, Brian, is
Yeah,
winning at fantasy.
it's fun. It makes you feel great.
And losing makes it hard to talk about. And that's the one thing that Maddie got to relieve himself of. And I think that's what it's all about. Is like
He
he
couldn't
doesn't
take it.
want the stress of that.
Yeah, it's just it's too heavy. Too
He's
heavy.
a big pussy. I mean, come on. What's the problem?
Yeah, you
Put
said
the
it.
kids to bed and get on the internet for an
Oh,
hour. I mean,
at least for a half hour.
yeah. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I'm with you on that. All right, since we're talking about deadling, I got to talk
Mm.
about Yinzer Jags. This is my final thought for the night. Yinzer Jags points for is 629.65, points against 629.65.
What?
We have a good bingo here. We have a good bingo, and somehow he's not 500. Somehow he's 3-1. He doesn't deserve his 3-1. He's more he's
Uh,
preoccupied by putting his kids to bed. So for those reasons, this should easily be a 2-2 team that probably is in like, well, in this case,
he's
seventh
eighth. Are you
place.
saying, Brian? Are you saying that Maddie is eighth in our hearts and third in the standings right now?
No, I'm saying he is seventh. Seventh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, you're saying he's above me in our hearts? No, come on.
No, 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 no. I say you're technically in
Yeah,
sixth.
listen. I mean, if I have four more points than him, dude, then I
Yeah,
should have at least
exactly.
one more win than him. So I should
You
be
do.
undefeated, honestly. Well, if 629 is good enough for three, then 633 is good enough for four, Brian.
That's
Or at
right. Yeah,
least 3.5. And since we round, you know, point 0.5 up, as you
yeah,
know, being a
yeah.
teacher,
All right. Well,
boom,
the
four.
math checks
4-0.
out.
So go ahead and fix that, Craig. And while you're at it, suck a big fat dick.
Is that your final thought for today?
Metaphorically speaking, of course.
That's the
No,
fun.
my final thought is God, this is a hard game to win. And as you
It
pointed
is.
out, dude, like 781 is less than
It is.
629.65,
It is.
because that's just weird.
It is. It's
Look at
very
the
weird.
point discrepancy, and then he has one more win than you. That could come in handy later. Imagine you get knocked out by him, and he's like 400 points below. How sick would you feel, dude?
Pretty sick.
Pretty
Pretty sick.
sick. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. That'd
I
be
would.
gross. Anyway, no, I think your team's just fine, dude. They look good on paper, and they look good on the field too. So
Thanks. Craig thinks so too. So
well, dude, it's hard to. I mean, look at you have 60 more points than the second place guy
yeah.
who's undefeated. Like, clearly, you got a team.
And he's got the power of purple on his side, so
But
yeah.
as we've talked about, and like we said at the beginning of the year, really is like, as Houston goes, then you go. Like
Oh,
when
for sure.
Minnesota did its thing,
Yeah.
that's when you lost those games,
Yeah.
despite the fact that you're a high scoring team. So anything can happen.
You're right.
But
You're right.
I wouldn't, I'd trade these teams straight up, and I wouldn't say that about a lot of these guys.
Well, I appreciate that.
But I still like my team.
Yeah,
But dude,
sure.
when you got CJ getting 50, 40 on an off day, I mean, forget
Yeah.
about it.
And with Nika, that's double trouble. So yeah,
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, what did they combine for like
like
almost 100
95.
this
Yeah.
week? Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Dude, it's hard to lose when two guys get 100.
Well, that's why, like, going full circle, like, it was very awkward the way that we started this podcast tonight because I was like just trying to recapture those memories of like CJ and Nico, and then it was like, whoa, we're recording. So
Well, honestly, I'm surprised, it's gone this long. I don't know how long we've been recording, but I know you want to get back to what you were
we
doing.
do, we do, we
I think
do.
everybody
We're
knows what
ready.
you're going to go do
Yeah,
right after this. So
yeah, right. Well,
might
who
as well
knows?
get going.
Yeah. So, are you ready, Disco?
I'm always ready, Brian. Good. Good, 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 good.
Oh, that was so
Beautiful.
money, so money. All right.
All right, brother.
Good luck
Good
to you
luck
this
this
week.
week.
Yep. Later.
Later.